Yes, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, update here on Hymc, Hycroft mining stock trading here on the Nasdaq. Yeah, we have here a chart setup which could be lead here into a bull run or even a short squeeze. So I will give you here my updated chart analysis. Everything what I say here is of course not financial advice. I give you here my opinion based on the chart. Yo guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome. The main purpose is to educate you in trading. That's why we go here through some chart techniques here for Hymc. But also one of my missions is to predict short squeezes. I'm doing that almost every week, or I try to do it every week, and I am successful with this almost every week. So before we dive in here into Hymc, if you also want to see my other hidden short squeeze plays, I call them the hot stocks, guys. Yeah, this is here what I present every Sunday. I upload here my videos with my personal finest selection of short squeeze stocks. And yeah, what does that mean? That I expect those tickers here to squeeze in the very few next days. You can see here just some of the member feedbacks, and I predicted here already many short squeezes on my channel. Just one example, quick example is this one here. Always on Sunday I release those videos. Then I define of course the price levels, and you can see that this ticker here squeezed 3 days. This is a 4 hours chart. 3 days after I released this video, 192%. So if you want to see those short squeeze stocks, guys, you can of course join in here our trading community. The most popular membership which I have, where everyday new members joining in, is the Patreon full package membership. You can see all the member benefits which you get here, guys, is listed here. And if you want to join in, you can only click here on the info icon, then you get access to the Patreon member link. Everybody is welcome. It doesn't matter if you are a beginner or an advanced trader. So guys, then let's now check if Hymc is a short squeeze play, and if it would not be a short squeeze play, I would maybe not do a video right now. So here's a reason why I do this video for you. First of all, before I show you the drawings, Hymc has a very reliable RSI pattern, which means every time when Hymc is here in the overbought area on the daily RSI, we are here in the daily chart. One candle is the price action for 1 day. Then we can see that we have at least here something like a technical reaction, not yet a big squeeze, but the last technical reaction was still 28%, and this is a nice profit for 1 or 2 trading days here. The special thing what we have right now for Hymc is that we had a gap down, guys. Yeah, so you can see that we left here an open gap at $2.30, and when we have gap downs in a chart, of course here in combination with an overbought RSI, we are not overbought yet, guys. We're trading here at 30.82. So the overbought area, the oversold area start here at below 30. So there is a little bit more room to go. We have already here something like a reaction in the pre-market. When we see that here, you can see that Hymc is now trading, or the closing price from yesterday is $2.14, and the pre-market is showing here a little bit of strength. But of course, this is caused by this open gap, which is waiting here at $2.30. So the price range, the potential price range here, and this is of course not a squeeze, 7% is just to close the gap. But the good news is, guys, when we have gap downs, this is usually the shakeout from the market makers before something happened. We had the same situation here. You can see that here there was also one open gap in the chart. The price came down, and then we had this 30% or the 28% price action. So every time when we have small gap downs, the market maker used that to create some panic, to trigger some stop losses, and that could be the beginning of a squeeze. And as I said, Hymc is very reliable here on the daily RSI. Not big squeezes, but we can see that the stock always have technical reactions as soon as we are oversold here on the daily RSI. So let's now dive into the drawings to see what kind of price levels do we have. So which price levels we need to break to see here a squeeze. So the news is that we had here a stock split in 2023. That was here a 1 to 10 reverse stock split for Hymc. And you can see that that also was until today the bottom for the stock. So the lowest possible price which we had right now was $1.63, and Hymc had a very beautiful short squeeze here, or I call them an algo squeeze, of 186%, of course, over a couple of weeks. That's why I say, guys, when you want to see some more volatile stocks, we have here 190% in 1 day. As I said, check out here my latest hot stock video. The actual video is out right now. So, but why I'm doing this video, guys? We have here two situations based on the technicals, and we don't focus now here on the indicators. It's a very simple chart. We have this trend channel pattern here, which is supporting, controlling the price for HYMC. Every time when we hit the bottom, we have a squeeze reaction to the upside of this trend channel here. Every time when we hit the top, we have a sell-off reaction. It's like a ping pong play here, and you can play that over and over again. The thing is that we now dropped here a little bit below this trend channel with a gap down. As I said, this is something, some panic which the market maker used to trigger stop losses or to insecure retail investors. But we have still here this make it or break it price level. You can see here the green line in the chart. $2.20 is the price range where usually HYMC finds support. Yes, we have some shakeouts below this price level, but every time since we dropped below this price level here, we came back strong and have a strong support here. So keep that in mind. My personal opinion, not financial advice, is that $2.20 is an algo support where the algos accumulate their positions to settle some failed to delivers or even some naked shorts, guys. Yeah, that would mean when we now just talk here about a normal algo squeeze, we have here a squeeze range back here in the $2.66 range. This is here also some of the bullish liquidity zones which we have in the chart between $2.70 and $2.45. That could become a resistance in future, but for now I would not say that, because we have here just a very tight trading range now between $2.20 and $2.98. This is for swing traders here, the ping pong play which you could play with HYMC, and this is here about 34% profit. If we want to see a short squeeze for this ticker here, then we need to break $3. We have to close above $3. We can see that every time when HYMC traded here above $3, the volatility kicked in, and then prices here of $4 to $5 are possible, and that would be a bigger squeeze from now. So when we just assume that $2.20 is the buy-in ratio here, then we're talking here about 83% to in total here until we have the next resistance price level, 123%. This is still, of course, guys, not a short squeeze. This is just an algo pump. When we really want to see here something big happening, the latest or the biggest squeeze which we had here, I will switch off for a second everything that you can see that here was some big squeeze, guys. $2.85 or that's $2.74 triggered here a much bigger squeeze, and you can see that HYMC in total squeezed here almost 1000%. So this is absolute crazy, and this is what the stock is also capable of. Yeah, this is still possible. Of course, we had a stock split and stuff like that. Yeah, when we, for example, check here, that was here before the stock split, the situation in 2022. Now we had a stock split, and this is also the reason why the chart is flattening out a little bit, but it also brings us some nice chances in the market, since we had here some very unusual volume spikes. And normally, guys, when you see these kind of volume spikes, the failed to delivers and synthetic shares which are created here, they have to be settled. And when I just concentrate here on the volume profile, and as long as HYMC is not diluting, in my opinion, those volume spikes are not settled yet. And as long as we also don't see new all-time lows and holding here the price range, I give you that also, guys, in case we miss here, we cannot break $2.20 or get a sell-off reaction today after closing the gap, then the liquidity zone here for the buying algos is between $1.97 and $1.86. That's why I say this is the most significant trading range where I'm watching out for here. It could be a massive shakeout. The make it or break it price level, which is in favor for the bulls or bears, is $2.20. So it's very simple. As long as HYMC trading below $2.20, it is bearish. When we close above $2.20, it's bullish. It's very simple like that, guys. Yeah, guys, let's see if we have here a squeeze setup. As I said, maybe the RSI maybe needs here a little bit more pain, a little bit more shakeout here before we see a technical reaction. Squeeze potential is still there. Between 30 and 80% is just a normal algo pump, but still a nice profit. But as I said, we could also see here a much bigger squeeze for HYMC, since the market is super bullish right now. Okay, guys, if you want to copy here my price levels, I will zoom out for you again. Give me a second. Zack. So the make it or break it price levels, I mentioned them now here a couple of times in this video. This is everything based on TradingView, what you see here. So if you also want to get a chart program and want to draw here all these drawings and understand how the algos works, guys, then I recommend for you TradingView. I use that program by myself since many years, and I use it for all my videos and all my trades. And if you also want to get that program, I can offer you here a $15 discount link on the premium tier from TradingView. When you click the info icon here in the corner, you save $15. And as I said, this is what I recommend for beginners and even advanced traders. Okay guys, that was my update on HYMC. I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now if you don't want to miss any updates. Thank you for your support and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu, vielen Dank, bis zum nächsten Video, alles Gute und bis bald. Take care. Bye bye guys.